I don't want to start. Scott
I don't
starts
want
it,
to start.
usually.
You start.
Gay sex. You want to talk about gay sex? Because
Who's having it? How much of it? When is it?
how do I get invited? On the Dome Show preview, we talked about how we'd love to go one podcast and we don't talk about gay sex.
Well, you blew that.
Yeah.
Well, that was the point.
One
is
day
that
we'll
we're never
see.
going to. Age of consent and gay sex is the two things that always
Come up a lot.
a lot.
Is there a different gay age of consent?
I don't know. Well, a lot of places don't let you have sodomy, so. September 25th, the year of our Lord, 2000.
Yep.
From Long Island, New York.
New York.
This
New
is
York, Nassau Coliseum, baby.
this is the show that was the next major milestone in the year.
That's what I've been counting down to.
And now the next milestone is the end of this
just
fucking
it
year.
being over. Here's the problem as I see it. This is like the Christmas. This is like our Christmas episode, but we're only covering September 25th. What happened? Kelly,
Well, there was a lunar eclipse.
go on.
And everyone knows when that happens, there's a time shift in the compendium of the Earth.
Okay.
And you kind of lose a couple months, so...
Drew, counterpoint.
We're all gay, and we were looking for a way to get around age of consent laws.
And we spent too much time cruising and not enough time nitroing.
Too much bandana purchasing,
Yeah.
putting them in
But
pockets.
at least we know the code now.
Question:
Go.
can you put multiple bandanas
And combine
in pockets?
for...
So, like, I want a blowjob, but I also want you to piss on me.
Yeah. Or like, I want a blowjob and I want to piss on you.
Can you do that?
One in either pocket, two in one pocket.
What if you just put
Mix
all
and
the
match?
colors in all your pockets and just let everybody know you are literally
Well, that's-
down?
that's-
you are literally down for
No,
any.
That's how the gay pride flag was invented.
Is that called peacocking?
Yeah.
Just have every bandana in both sides, so you're just letting everyone know, hey,
Yeah.
you want to do some weird stuff? I'm down for some weird stuff.
Yeah. No, actually, peacocking is a very specific sexual act where you pee in someone's cock.
In their foreskin?
Yeah.
Like, they pull it up so it's above the head,
Yeah.
so there's like a little bit of a...
You trick someone into going to dock with you, and then you pee in them when you're getting close.
And then you dock.
No,
Oh.
you trick them. It's a prank.
Ah.
It's a real Ashton Kutcher.
You've been pranked.
You've been pranked.
Big Vito versus Johnny the Bull happened.
Really? We're on the show already? That seems abrupt. That seems very abrupt.
I do really want to know these cruising rules, though. I actually really do. It's pretty funny. Yeah.
So, like, when are we going to be done this show?
I don't know.
We started, I think, May
Yeah.
of 2017.
Yeah.
That seems... Was it of last year?
Yeah, we
Yeah.
are really fucking bad at this.
Really?
Oh yeah.
We started in advance so that we could get a bunch in
We started-
the canon so we could just, like, get them out.
Yeah, we started hella early.
But then there was, like, periods of a month or
Yeah.
two where we would do 0, and then it just... Time caught up to us.
Yeah. Lunar
Well,
Eclipse.
I don't know. After watching them, it's not that hard to believe.
No,
not
it
enjoyable
makes,
in any way.
Everyone we watch, are like, oh, it makes perfect sense
Yeah.
that
The new system is better.
that we may never finish this.
The,
But I
the
do
new
like
system
the new
makes
system.
it a lot better. Like, fast-forwarding through bad promos and stuff.
And bullshit.
And women doing
Yeah.
things and...
Yeah, the new system is definitely better than the new trans-system.
Anyways.
I feel like you need to know your audience, Scott.
And that you're both trans and don't appreciate my
Well, we
transphobic humor.
know a new person who's trans, and we should probably respect their choices.
I guess so.
Um,
Sorry, Bat Boy's girlfriend. He's not listening. Who gives a shit?
Jesus Christ.
Girlfriend in quotes.
Anyone who's listening to this right now, note, Kelly and I do not share Scott's views on anything.
Disclaimer, the views of Scott are also the views of Drew and Kelly.
Anyways, match.
Shut up, Kelly. Where do you gotta go?
To bed.
Yeah, 2 hours of sleep.
That's what I do every night.
Yeah, you sleep for 12 hours a day!
No, I don't.
You always say you do!
When do I say it? No.
Drew,
Weekends.
how many times did you say it?
Yeah, it's a weekend.
4 hours weekdays, 17 weekends. It works.
That's not how it works.
It works
That's
fine.
not healthy.
Also, don't you have to be someplace?
Yeah, not
Okay, then
for
we
a bit.
What time is it?
It's 14. You got like an hour.
You got less than an hour, jerk. You also got to drive there.
Oh yeah.
No, I'm gonna leave in an hour.
Yeah, still 45 minutes.
We're fine. Relax. It's cool. Don't kiss my phone.
This is gonna tongue it a little.
Fine, if it was just a little.
In the hole.
Yeah. Yeah, that's the it was only, I think only the iPhone 6s had the tongue hole option.
Tongue hole option?
But they got rid of it
Is
with
it like a butthole?
Yeah.
The forked tongue hole option.
I do not like that.
That's the future one.
Please do not include these forked tongues in any conversations around me. That is disgusting.
That is the new one.
How about a forked dick?
I bet you there's people
There probably
that
is someone who has
had
that.
their wieners filleted specifically for gross sexual fetishes.
Oh, for sure.
Because those people deserve to die.
Indeed. Wait, no.
Heart.
I wasn't paying attention to what was happening.
It was like from your cadence, I should agree with this. Wait a minute, what'd you say?
If you're getting your penis filleted, you deserve to die.
Yeah.
Now, if you're getting your penis
I feel like
filleted
you would die
to
though,
get
from that.
Oh, Kelly,
you-
I will show you some things
you
on the
can-
internet.
Okay, I would
that
die from that.
Yeah,
People 100% do it.
yeah,
Yeah.
It's gross.
Yeah.
And then you can use it like a hot dog bun. You get another guy's, you get another guy's wiener, and you wrap your filleted wiener around his wiener,
I don't
and you
like
make a
any
hot
of
dog
this.
bun.
And that's a Chicago style hot dog.
Yeah.
By the way, Chicago style hot dogs, fuck them.
Deep dish pizza, fuck it.
Deep dish pizza is a delicious.
It's lasagna.
It's a delicious casserole.
It's lasagna.
But,
It's
yeah,
gross.
it's questionable pizza.
I don't like it.
But
bit
the Chicago dogs have so much dumb shit on them.
sauerkraut.
They don't have kraut, but they have like sport peppers, which is a thing I've never heard of outside of Chicago dogs.
They
Like
invent them.
like a full pickle and relish.
I like pickles.
It's stupid.
I also like relish.
And celery salt and all kinds of nonsense
Pretzels.
on it. And, sliced tomatoes on a hot dog
I don't like tomatoes.
is dumb.
I'm out.
No, it's a stupid hot dog.
Sorry, that's a no for me, dog.
and you should be ashamed of yourself.
I'm out.
You know what? It's very untraditional. But I do like the Seattle dog.
I don't know what a Seattle dog is.
Cream cheese and grilled onions,
Oh,
or green onions. Maybe.
oh, you're dead.
It's good.
You're dead. I'm gonna
It's
fucking kill you.
good.
I'm gonna kill you in your fucking sleep.
The
You're
one-
dead. You're dead.
The one I had
Nope.
from the hot dog cart outside of Battlemania this year was like the best. That fucker hit the spot. But I think I made you buy for me. I want to say.
Yeah, I kind of do feel like that.
I think I made you buy me a hot dog.
Yeah, maybe. Oh god, I don't have the energy to do this.
Look, it's a very important. It's a very special episode of Blossom.
Does she get her period?
Look, we can't hear you when you have your face.
Does she get her period? Is what I
I
said.
think so. It's which is
That was an actual episode, though, right? I feel like that's a.
seems like it should be. It's kind of ironic that
Like
the girl.
the Robot Chicken bit? Or is that a different one?
Maybe it was-
that's
Was
the Robot
that-
Chicken-
No, that's Punky Brewster.
It's Punky Brewster. Yeah,
It's kind of ironic that the girl from Blossom did the exact opposite of that.
yeah. But she's like a fucking rocket scientist in real life or something,
but,
isn't she?
But her face.
She's a real monkey face.
I don't know. She's a rocket scientist and has $1 billion from fucking Big Bang Theory, so
Yeah.
she's probably doing fine.
Probably. Money can buy you happiness.
You know what? I'm not worried about Mayim Bialik.
Should be.
Think she's Jewish?
You're telling me you're gonna look at her face and think maybe she's Jewish?
And see that her name is Mayim Bialik?
Yeah, I mean that could be. No, that's pretty Jewish.
It's literally the female version of Max Bialystok from The Producers.
Yeah, or Five-ish Finkel.
Or Five-ish Finkel.
She's female Five-ish Finkel.
Oh, Triple F.
Kelly's favorite Jewish all-star.
He looks like a turtle. It's great.
It is great.
He's the turtle. He's the turtle from BoJack. Is
Yeah.
he? No, but like
No, but he looks like him. Drew has to, once again, it's that part of the show, every show, when Drew has to leave his room briefly and kill his dog.
No, she just doesn't want to.
Be excluded?
Yeah, she doesn't want to pay attention to. Go away. You're noisy.
Yeah.
So Big Vito versus Johnny the Bull happened.
Alright, fine, we can get into it.
I didn't pay attention to this
Is
match
this Johnny
at
Deville's
all.
first match since the urethra?
Yes, because he came back and turned on Vito, but it
hasn't
wasn't
had
a
a
match.
match.
It was just beating him up.
Yeah.
Granted, using the term match on this is a very loose phrase. 'Cause
Yeah.
it was just kendo stick and stickball bat.
And, like,
clobbering each
for
other.
the match that it was, it seemed like it went on a while.
It did.
Like, it was a lot of hitting each other with sticks.
That's all it was, I think.
That's all it
Yeah.
was.
But, like, if normally you would think on just a TV match of hitting each other with sticks, it'd go, like, 90 seconds or 2 minutes.
Maybe, yeah.
This feel like it went, like, at least 5 minutes of just sticks.
This also did lead to the best storyline that happens, which is
Yes.
Vito's sister is in the
Yeah.
crowd
By the way,
because they're in Long Island,
We'll have some things to say about Vito's sister.
and
One, she's pretty.
She is pretty.
she's got big boobs.
Yeah.
But
That's where the good qualities end.
in storyline, the idea is that Vito's sister is banging Reno,
And Vito doesn't care for that.
and he does not care for that because he's
Because Reno wears a leather jockstrap and over
cargo
khaki
pants.
shorts,
Yeah.
and obviously he's a sex deviant.
yeah,
and
he's a dumb fucking hair.
yeah, and Vito is protective of his sister.
Yes,
so that's fair.
However, later in the year,
twist.
they give up on that storyline or forget, and it's made to be known that Reno and Vito are brothers,
Yeah,
but it is not brought back up that Reno was banging Vito's sister.
Yeah.
So they gloss over the incest and just go with another
to
story.
be fair, it usually is best to gloss over the incest.
I mean, in theory, it could be like half sisters, so it's only kind of bad. It doesn't necessarily
Half-cest?
Frowned upon.
half cest. Yeah, it could be half cest.
gray area. Is half-cest like a search term on Pornhub?
Probably.
Look it up.
I'm gonna look it up.
I don't know. I don't go to Pornhub, so I don't know.
I don't use Pornhub. I use ZooTube.
I use very specific sites.
I typed in porn hun by accident.
Oh, that's
Porno the Hun?
Porno the hun.
no. Porn Hunt is that porn site for people in Middle Europe from the 800s.
All right, what does half cest give me as a
Come
search?
on, give me one hit on half cest. I
I
want fucking same mother, different father,
it. I don't.
or
I don't-
full incest, but he only goes in halfway.
No, it is. The thing it's giving me is just massive wieners that are too big for girls to fit all the way in their mouth.
Oh, so that's the half.
That's what it's giving me.
Yeah.
It's just the search result is half cast is what it says.
half cast. Interesting.
So it's like casting couches with wieners that are too big for girls' mouths. Essentially what Pornhub gave me.
I would also accept for half cest. It's full incest, but the one of them is half the size of the other.
Amazon woman and midget man.
And LP man. Yeah.
That's reasonable.
Yeah.
How
How about HIV though?
he's got AIDS.
Yeah.
I could live with that. So during this match, when Vito is beating up Johnny the Bull with a stickball bat, Reno runs out and starts clobbering him with the kendo stick, and then gets him in the ring, puts him in the tree of woe, starts beating him with the kendo stick.
Yeah.
Vito's sister in
Hops
the
the
front row
rail.
doesn't appreciate Reno beating up Vito.
Yep.
Jumps the guardrail.
Yep.
Then attempts to slide into the ring.
However,
Vince McMahon's herself.
only the top half of her slides into the ring. The bottom half of her remains bent at a 90-degree angle, and she shatters her pelvis.
She has to shatter her pelvis.
Yeah.
Because she didn't get up.
No.
She stayed
She never
on
stood
her
up
knees.
again. It was full Vince
Yeah.
McMahon. Yeah.
It wasn't the stand-up, whoa, fall down one, which is really funny.
Which is also a classic. But yeah, she definitely hurt herself. I'm assuming she's never seen again, because she probably hurt herself, said fuck this, and left.
I mean, I would assume so.
Yeah.
I don't know why she would settle with the embarrassment of, I'm just going to try and see if I can quickly...
Find nudes of her?
Yeah, I mean, maybe. Johnny Bull versus Vito. Just barricade to shield Vito, and then... Oh, no, this isn't a... Apparently we missed, according to the announcers, this was an I Quit match, and his sister did the quitting for him.
Oh.
Well, I do remember they rang the bell when she came in, so It makes sense that I don't recall there ever announcing.
I also
quit.
have no recollection that this was an I Quit match, and we just watched it. But I guess that makes sense.
Yeah, she definitely hurt herself. And then when Vito got out of the Tree of Woe, he almost blasted her in the face with his foot.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah. She was already hurt and almost got hurt again.
Yeah, it was...
I think his knee caught her in the side
Yeah.
of the head.
Yeah.
The whole thing was great.
She deserved it.
10 out of 10.
You deserve it. You bitch. You goddamn bitch.
You goddamn bitch.
Then, we get some really terrible Jarrett Steiner Russo promo stuff. Like,
that we definitely watched all of and did
like,
not fast
whatever.
Oh, yeah.
forward. Oh, yeah.
I was just like, what? I'm like, oh, yeah, I guess that happened.
Are you doing more research, Drew?
Yeah, it's got nothing.
I wouldn't imagine there'd be much.
Yeah, nobody's got anything, whether or not she was, like, actually hurt or not. But she's definitely actually hurt.
Yeah.
So remember last week when Disco put the Filthy Animals tag team titles on the line in a match against the Cat,
And then he
he
lost.
lost, so that the Filthy Animals got stripped of the tag titles.
I do.
Well, here is a tag team battle royal to determine new new tag team champions,
Yeah.
featuring Ray and Hoovy, who just had to
You
give
bet.
up the tag titles. So,
Yeah. Which I was saying is good, but still not my favorite. One of those dumb things. That one goes to TNA, where Abyss murdered Rob Van Dam, left him in a pool of blood via Janice,
Yeah.
the barbed wire board
I
named
forgot that was the thing.
named after Dixie Carter's mother.
yeah.
And so then Rob Van Dam, champion at the time, had to relinquish the world title because he was dead. And then they had a tournament to crown a new champion, and Rob Van Dam was in it.
Yeah.
And then later on, Rob Van Dam was confronted by a man in the crowd wearing a Sting mask, and that man removed the mask to unveil Sting. And
great.
TNA.
That was really good.
TNA is the best.
That was the best, but the rest of that stuff was fucking stupid.
Yeah.
So the match consisted of all three members of 3 Count. So it was both. Everybody had to be cleared out of the ring. So if there was one person left,
Yeah.
that team
Also, a
won.
number of groups were represented by 3 people.
Yes,
Yeah.
3 Count, the Young
Dragons.
Dragons. We thought MIA, but I don't think.
I
The
think
Wall
it was
actually
just
in it.
Cajun and Loco.
Yeah.
Yeah. So we got 3 Count, Jindrak and O'Hare, the Young Dragons, Cajun and Loco, the Harris Brothers, Ray and Hoovy.
Harris Brothers. Don't love their wrestling, but I like their politics.
They got sick tattoos. Chronic earlier had been told that they were not allowed in the Rumble because of what they did on Thunder the week before.
Yeah, which we
didn't even know what that
definitely
was.
looked up.
And then they decided just like mid-match to run in.
Yeah.
Just seemed like Russo was being kind of catty. Like, you can't be in the Battle Royal.
You guys are not cool enough to be in this battle royal.
Well, you know
So
what? They showed him because Brian Adams came out wearing a pretty cool shirt.
a blue,
Wearing a sleeveless blue
snakeskin.
snakeskin shirt made him look like a merman.
yeah, he was Aquaman,
Yeah.
And Brian Clark was just wearing everything he wears every week.
Yeah.
Which is just a black
and
shirt
sunglasses.
Yeah.
They came in and fucking pretty much cleared house until like random security ran in and maced them.
I believe Adams had one of them up for a press slam.
Yeah.
He had Hoovy up.
He had Hoovy up for the press slam. No, because Hoovy was still in the ring.
Or Young Dragon, maybe?
It was Young Dragon, I think. I think it was
Yang?
Yang.
I thought everybody had already been eliminated.
You
Though.
know, I think it might have had Yang.
Yeah, it was someone. Yeah, or it was Jamie Noble, maybe Jamie's son, whatever.
Could have been.
He had him up, and like the security guy gets in. We're like, what the fuck is this guy doing?
I thought it was a fan.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and he starts doing like
Yeah.
when you pepper spray someone, how you kind of like shake it in the face. You can't see it on the phone, but yeah.
He's doing this motion.
Yeah,
if
he's
you,
doing this motion, and like in front of him, but he hasn't got him up all the way yet. He hasn't. He's not
Yeah,
ready.
he's in the process.
His arms,
of
his arms are bent.
Yeah.
So then he gets him up, throws him, and then okay.
Yeah.
So yeah, the security come and they mace both of Chronic and then like struggle to kind of drag them out of the ring.
Yeah.
Because like yes, they're supposed to fight back, but you'd figure you're also sort of help them because you're big dudes and these are security guards trying to get. They're totally sandbagging them.
No, make him work.
And then, for no apparent reason, Disco runs down and costs Ray and Hoovy the match, so Jindrak and O'Hare win.
How about Gay Mysterio Jr.?
That might be a thing. Look it up.
I'll do some research.
Yeah, I mean, it was a bad match. It was completely useless. You should have just done, not like if Disco lost, that Ray and Hoovy have to defend their tag titles against the Natural Born Thrillers. Like,
yeah.
This whole thing was fucking stupid.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, everything is fucking stupid.
Well, at least the tag titles are on cool guys.
Yeah, it is. Although I feel like they bounce around a little bit.
They do.
After this. So next we get the ICP coming out. We get Cool Dad Violent J.
Guys, can we talk about how cool Violent J is?
Coolest.
Best costume.
Best costume, best dad.
Best dad. Great dude. I want to be friends with him. I want to get booked on the Gathering of the Juggalos. I might get to. Who knows?
I want to hang out with him and his daughter at Midwest Fur Fest, and then get him to book us on Gathering of the Juggalos.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's the plan.
They come out and cut a promo about what they did to Mike Awesome's van last week. Violent J.
Wait for it. Wait for it.
Okay. All right, I just want to make sure we didn't forget.
Hold your horse.
I wrote it down.
And I said, easy, big fella.
So first he says that Vampiro's not there because he's nursing a broken spleen or something from last week.
So nonchalant, I love it.
Yeah.
Made me love Violent J even more.
Violent J also gives a shout out to Madman Pondo.
Yeah,
guys.
if you had asked me if Madman Pondo ever got a shout out on Nitro, I probably would have said no, and I'd have been wrong.
He definitely got a mad shout out. And then Violent J challenged Mike Awesome to a hardcore match, where it was him and Violent J against him and his retard bus.
He called his bus retarded.
Yeah.
And then said that it's
sick bird.
that this match was going to be a handicap match, 2-on-1, but the reason it's a handicap match is because the loser is gonna leave in a wheelchair.
I really thought
and guess what?
Yeah.
Wow, yeah.
Shaggy Two Dope almost could have left in a wheelchair.
Truer words never spoken. I was hoping he was going to say, it's going to be a handicap match because your bus is retarded.
That's what I was thinking he was
Me
going.
too.
Yeah.
Me too. This match was completely nothing.
Oh, yeah.
It was-
Awesome drives
it was
the van.
30 seconds
Awesome
long.
drives the van out, and they run up to meet him at the van.
Yeah, he kicks their asses.
And then he just beats the shit out of them, puts Violent J through a table.
He
very shittily.
Yeah, he hip tosses Violent
But,
J.
like, Violent J-
He hits him from behind. He doesn't
Violent J
Yeah.
didn't want to take the bump. You
No.
could tell. Then they get on the roof, and then this is the moment we have been waiting for months.
Yep.
Gets him up for the Razor's Edge.
Awesome bomb in quotation.
Yeah, awesome bomb quotations.
With great difficulty.
Yeah.
Well, like we said, Shaggy's not trained, and even though he's light, he still doesn't go up easy, I would imagine, because he probably sandbagged the fuck out of him.
It looked like he
Gets him up in like a Razor's Edge position.
Yeah.
On the top of the bus.
And it wasn't like a very high impact.
Not really. Like Awesome got low.
Yeah. No, because he didn't have him high up in the crucifix.
No, it was right on his shoulders,
Yeah.
and then just sort of he squatted down and threw him. But the bus roof is kind of slick, and Shaggy just starts to slide towards the edge.
I just love as the slide starts happening. You can see it in slow mo. It's like it's exactly that gimmick from Family Guy where the front of Cleveland's house gets blown off.
No.
And he's in the tub on the second floor. Yeah, it's exactly that.
Yeah,
Awesome does his best to save him.
He tries.
He kind of jumps over and grabs his leg,
God
which
bless him, he
slows
tries.
him down from going off harder.
Yeah, which might have saved his life. Who knows?
Maybe, or at least not hurt him severely, because Awesome very quickly gets off the bus.
Yeah,
and runs over, and I can only imagine when he squats down.
You okay?
Oh, bro, are you okay? Seriously, I'm so sorry. And then obviously he was fine, but this is the last appearance of ICP on WCW.
Really?
They are gone after this.
It was that quick?
It was that quick.
Hey, you fall off a bus, you call it a day.
You fall off a bus, you're done. But so they're gone, and then they do some early TNA.
Yeah.
Then that's kind of it, really.
One of not a ton of acts to do WWF, WCW, ECW, TNA.
Yep. Yeah. Although TNA and ECW were both very short-lived.
Yes.
So after this was just a bunch of mid-show bullshit.
They are wont to do.
The only thing, so they were building vaguely the whole show to the the Miss Nitro competition, which pretty much was just all the sluts on the roster dressing like sluts.
True. They're people.
Sorry, bitches dressing like sluts.
Thank you.
So eventually, what they do is they've got all of Howard Stern's freak show side kind of character guys. They all come down to the ring.
We legitimately decided that none of them can read.
None of them can read. None of them can write. None of them are allowed to drive.
None of them can read. None of them can write. None of them can do arithmetic.
Yeah.
None of the 3 R's.
Nope. Arithmetic.
I love that only one of the 3 R's starts with R. It's so stupid.
Oh, yeah.
Reading, writing, arithmetic.
I mean, there's R's in there, but they're not like...
You know what? There are R's in them.
Yeah.
I'll give them that.
I just picture it like...
Reading, writing, math. The 3 R's.
I read it as, like, when you write it, you just line up the 3 R's. So it's
but
like
there's stuff
reading...
before.
Yeah. Right? Reading, writing, but the R's right there.
Yeah.
Arithmetic.
As long as it's aesthetically.
Yeah, it's like a sign and a thing. Where it's like, WCW stands for, like...
We can't wrestle. Boom, boom, guns.
It stands for...
Guys, shut up! I'm blowing my gun. I'm blowing the smoke off of my guns. I'm the smoking guns.
Extremely crappy wrestling.
Got 'em.
Anyways,
World Wildlife Federation.
I wish there were more wrestling promotions with N in them.
National Wrestling Alliance.
Ooh.
Or
National Alliance of Wrestling.
Or
NAMBLA?
Or
MLW.
So this is all the women in the ring. They're doing their competition, whatever. They all take off their thing. They're doing bikinis and they're dancing and whatever.
Your average 2,000.
There was only one clear winner.
the 2 Asians were the 2 hottest.
Leia Meow.
Yeah.
Clear winner.
Chai was a babe too.
Chai is also a babe.
Yeah.
And Tori Wilson. I love Tori Wilson.
Yeah, Tori's great. Tori's great too.
But
the other one's not so much.
The Asians edged her out this
Who
time.
was the other? Never mind. So they go to the cast of retards.
The casting couch.
The casting couch of retards to find out who the winner is.
Hey, only like 3 of them.
No, 4 of the 5 are
four.
retarded.
4 retarded. 4.
But then Pamela Poundtown is out there.
Sorry, was the bus there? Because that makes it 5.
That makes 5. Pamela Poundtown was out there wearing a gigantic fur coat for no reason,
that must have sucked.
other than to hide the fact that she was wearing like a vague bikini underneath.
Yeah, not
and then
even a bit.
no,
Like,
because like the bottom part was like a skirt or something.
Yeah.
She just had like a higher top that looked like a bikini top, sort of.
it was like a tube top, but like with
The one that just
cutout.
the big cutout for the full cleavage. Yeah.
And then she
classic.
won, whatever. I started fast forwarding, and then when I stopped, Medeja was in the ring.
Yeah.
And she was
Well,
beat.
it's because we wanted to see Leia Meow.
Yes, I wanted to see Leia Meow do some stuff.
Yeah.
Because, hello. And so, Medeja comes in to jump all the girls to prove that, like, she's better than all of them.
Prove that she's fucked Scott Steiner
But
more
of course, if you're going to work for this company, bitch, you're going to bump.
Yeah, girls, you can't just be dancing in
You're
the back.
gonna
no
fucking
more.
bump.
You gotta get in the ring if you want to get
So,
paid.
Tori gets knocked down. Then Leia Meow feeds in for a scoop slam from Medeja that takes 4 weeks to set up. Gets her.
Careful.
Walk in. My hand goes here.
Yeah.
Okay, and now 1, 2,
practice this.
3. I got you up, and then I'm just gonna let you go so you can flat back.
Yep.
And it was terrible.
Yeah.
Bitches ain't shit.
Yeah. Might have been better than Booker T's body slam on Vince Russo.
Yeah, that was
Probably
pretty
was. Just saying.
Then we got Disco out to talk about how he's going to maybe let, people were asking him if he's going to let the filthy animals back into the filthy animal.
That's pretty funny.
They can kiss my duck's ass. Then he says he's going to...
That was less funny, but I like the idea that in his mind, just he is the filthy animals.
I think it's pretty funny.
And he kicked out Ray Hoopy and Kidman and Conan.
And Tigress.
And Tigress.
No, Kidman's not in it.
Kidman's not.
Kidman has been around for a while, actually.
Where the fuck is Kidman?
Taking time off? I don't know. I don't even remember what the last thing we saw him do was.
I don't know.
Turn face and...
Wrestle Hogan?
No, you know what it was? It was during the Shane Douglas...
Yeah.
It was him and Medusa versus Shane Douglas and Tori.
Yes.
Not at the last pay-per-view, but the pay-per-view before.
And there was some Viagra on a pole somewhere in there.
That was the same, right, like building up to that match.
Yeah. Good stuff.
So...
Strong stuff.
Disco says he's going to introduce his new partner, which
Drew
got
gets
me excited.
super psyched.
Because I know who his partner is, because they have the best goddamn tag team name. That is the Boogie Knights.
Yep.
Spelled
That's
K-N-I-G-T-H.
what they say,
Yes.
right?
It's Knights.
As in
Medieval Knights. However, Scott Steiner cuts him off. Now, Disco has worked for WCW for years.
Yeah.
Years.
You know the deal.
He knows Scott Steiner
Yeah.
as a human being.
You've met.
When Scott comes to the ring, he's not going to come out to politely talk to you.
Yeah, that's
he's
right.
going to beat the shit out of you.
Yeah.
But Disco stays in there and goes, "Whoa, Scotty, I know you're not the sharpest knife in the drawer."
Smash!
Bam!
Just
Like a punch in the face.
clocks him.
And then chucks him out, chucks the duck out.
Does not even acknowledge him.
No.
Then starts yelling about Goldberg.
Then starts yelling about Goldberg.
Goldberg, you big bald son of a bitch.
Now, I heard him say bald, as in B-A-L-L-E-D.
Oh, big bald.
Big bald bastard is what
Like
I...
that AC/DC
yeah,
song.
yeah. So,
Highway to Hell.
he challenges him because, "You got out of your big bald bastard," like, whatever. Bill comes out, he says, "Oh, there's a cage above the ring for later. Let's just do double cages tonight."
Why
So, cage comes down. Scott Steiner, for as much mass on his body, is the slowest moving human being.
Yeah.
Because Goldberg had to run all the way down the ramp, around the ring,
Yeah.
while Steiner tried to get
just
over the
literally
guardrail.
just get over the guardrail and couldn't.
Or he got there too fast, realized, I
Yeah.
gotta
Oh,
wait
I
for
gotta
the
slow
guy-
this
Maybe.
down.
Oh, my pants are caught on the
There go my
guardrail.
pants.
Yeah. Oh, my legs are too muscular to get over this.
I'm too big, bro.
Curse these pants.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which is
They're
just,
both in street clothes, by the way.
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah,
Wrestling-
we've
Yeah.
established no one wears
Guys, unless we specifically state that the wrestlers are in wrestling gear, just assume that everyone is in black jeans.
Yeah, some of them were. They weren't.
Jeans.
Jeans. Nope.
Jeans.
Yeah, he did put gear on eventually. Yeah, that's like it's like more than
Half
half
jeans.
More than half of them aren't wearing gear.
Because wrestling's a fucking work, brother. I mean, the WCW is all about making it shoot.
Got to make it look like you just came from the back to fight.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exposing business.
So the
That's what your new gear is going to look like, right? Like you just came from the back to fight?
yeah. Or to fuck.
I
Fight
had that gear on yesterday.
Fight or fuck.
Just coming from the back, ready to fight.
So Bill drags him in the ring. The cage comes down. It's just like the whole point of the cage is completely missed.
Yeah,
No,
WCW
yeah.
has long since forgotten
Like Russo does not understand what a cage
what
is.
cages are for, because like
They didn't use the cage. They didn't use the cage
Oh,
at all.
no.
There was no throwing into the cage.
Yeah.
There was no nothing. It's literally just there to look cool.
Yeah, for those of you new to wrestling, the point
Which is everyone listening to this podcast.
the point of a steel cage match is you do it as a result of a long-standing feud between two people in which other people continue to interfere
Yeah.
on their behalves,
Yeah.
and you want to have a match just between the two one-on-one with a decisive finish with no interference. So you surround them in chained link so that no one can enter or exit. Is that what happened today?
Yes.
Okay. And
Sort
that's the
of.
show. Click.
Sort of. Yeah, I mean, like, the fact, too, is, like, the door wasn't even locked.
Nope.
Nope.
The door was just...
Did Medeja saunter through the door
just
halfway
walk
through?
in and throw in a pipe? Absolutely.
Yeah.
No, nobody's business.
Was there even a ref there?
No.
There wasn't.
Maybe that's why it wasn't locked. But I feel like even for Booker Russo, it wasn't locked.
No, I don't think so.
I just, yeah.
No, it wasn't.
No, it wasn't.
Yeah. So the finish of this match was kind of silly because Steiner went to hit him with the pipe. Goldberg ducked and then speared the pipe into Steiner.
Yeah.
But only Steiner got hurt, not Goldberg.
Yeah, like where Goldberg speared Steiner was exactly where Steiner was holding the pipe.
Yeah. So even if the pipe was going into Steiner, he's holding it. Goldberg's hitting the pipe into Steiner, and Goldberg's fine.
Yeah.
Totally fine.
Sorry. I think we might have missed it. At one point, Steiner had Goldberg down, and
Yes.
then he went to go leave the
Yeah,
cage.
yeah.
And during the
promo at the beginning,
he was screaming at one of the New York Giants,
New York Jets.
and who was in the crowd.
who I'd never heard of
Yeah.
before.
Jumbo something?
But Steiner had made reference to them both going to Michigan at
Yeah,
the same time,
yeah.
so maybe that's why.
Yeah.
He could have just been like some backup or something, and like
yeah.
And then
He's on the practice team.
So Steiner goes to
I'm
leave
sure
the
of it.
cage, and then that guy jumps the guardrail and is all like, I opened that door for you. And then, and so blah, blah, blah. And then, he hits the spear.
And then he lets Goldberg goes to leave, and the guy lets him out, and they hug and have football kisses.
Yeah, they high five and then deeply tongue kiss each other, as old football players are known to do.
Yeah.
No, they gotta get their boners somehow.
Yeah.
Also, their brains are mush, and they don't know any better.
Yeah, that's why whenever OJ and Terry Bradshaw meet up, you'll always see them heavily making out.
Literally nobody knows what this guy's name is, because literally everything I'm reading,
Yeah.
it just says Steiner makes fun of a New York Jets player.
Cool.
A Jets player.
Oh, apparently he also shit talked John Rocker,
Yeah.
which is pretty cool.
I feel like he'd be on... Steiner did?
Yeah,
I feel like he'd be on John Rocker's side.
Yeah.
you'd think, but also it was in New York, and he's a Michigan boy. He's one of the Tigers fan, although he's not. But
Yeah.
I'm just gonna look this up. So that match was dumb.
Yep.
Not as good as their pay-per-view match 2 weeks prior,
Which is
was
legitimately
the
good.
best match.
Yeah.
His name was
Vinny Testaverde.
no, but one of the retards was wearing a Vinny Testaverde jersey.
True.
I popped real hard for that.
They're not called that.
Oh, sorry.
They're called sluts.
Oh, my bad. No sluts were wearing. You know what? Actually, like I have a full list of Jumbo,
Saruta.
John Stewart, Jumbo Elliott. He was an OT.
Oh, it's John Stewart.
He went to Michigan with Scott Steiner.
Okay.
He won a Super Bowl.
Oh. Did he play?
I don't know, maybe. He won a Super Bowl in '93 with the Giants.
Okay.
So maybe he played. I mean, that's like the good years of the Giants.
That is
So
good Giants.
He played until that was his last. He played that. That was his last year of playing too.
Sweet.
So he should have gotten into professional wrestling, man.
Yeah.
You got into professional wrestling, you could have wrestled Scott Steiner.
There's still time, Jumbo.
You
got this.
He was on the Pro Bowl in '93, so he
Done.
must have been like a
Okay.
full-time player.
So he was an actual football player.
I've never fucking heard of him.
And he retired 7 years before this.
He was from Lake Ronkonkoma in New York.
I'm sorry?
Ronkonkoma. Ronkonkoma.
Rinka King?
Rinka King. He's the Rinka King champion.
Okay.
Did Ethan have something to do with Rinka King?
If Kali did. Then
Kali
yes.
did.
Yeah, because
I want to ask him about it.
Ethan was the head trainer for Kali's school.
During that time, though?
Maybe?
I'm going to ask him about it.
I
want to know. So, next we have General Huge Erection comes out. We assume
when
to
he came
face...
out, Kelly was like, what'd you say? Like, how do you just not die when you have to say that?
Yeah, because it was Tony Schiavone was like, General Erection. I'm like, how do you fucking say that and not just like how can you say that?
and continue.
And continue
And
doing
continue
what-
on, like
But
everything's okay.
Even the fact that when he became General Erection, he said his name
Yes.
was General Hugh G.
I'm tired of
Rection.
having a silly name like Hugh Morris.
Yeah.
I'm going to use my real name. Hugh G. Penis.
Big, fat
Liar.
boner.
Starring Paul Giamatti.
Yeah. So we assumed a Team Canada member was going to come out, especially because, like, the last time we saw General Erection was Hacksaw turning heel and becoming a Canadian. But, like, nope, out comes Jeff Jarrett, who, before this segment...
I wonder if every time...
This is going to be dumb, isn't it? I'm going to...
No, it's pretty good.
Use your lives wisely, Scott, because you only have so many left.
Yeah, we're probably going to be crossing one off here. But I was just wondering if every time Hugh G. Rection wrestles in Japan, the fans think they have to go vote. Because it's an erection. I gotta go. I'll see you guys later. We crossing out a life on that one?
You, sir, you, sir, are no longer welcome to this establishment. Get out.
Oh, huge erection. We go vote now.
I must apologize to all of our Japanese listeners.
Big erection. Oh, we go vote for president, vice president.
Easy there, Mickey Rooney.
I don't think they get to vote on that.
No.
They have an emperor. He gets to tell them what to do.
It's still Hirohito, right?
It's Hirohito, yeah.
Yeah.
Or Kenzo.
Kenzo Suzuki.
But he was supposed to be Hirohito.
It's a shame that didn't come to fruition.
I also like that he had to shut them down on it and be
Yeah.
like,
Oh, guys, maybe don't do
that's
that.
that's not really cool, man.
Hey, appreciate the fun idea,
yeah.
but
Emperor Hirohito. God.
if his finisher wasn't the Pearl Harbor, like, what do you even do?
I don't even know. Yeah. So
P.S. FDR did Pearl Harbor.
before this match, in the
Spread it.
back was one of Kelly's favorite moments, which was
Oh,
Beetlejuice from the Howard Stern Show, referring to Jeff Jarrett as a slapnut.
What'd you call me?
What'd you call me? Slapnut.
Slapnut.
You're a slapnut. And Jarrett goes, oh yeah? Turns around and blasts
Whammo!
him with a
Yeah,
guitar.
hits him
Dead.
really hard.
That's how Peter just died.
And
right?
then tells him to call him, that's Mr.
Mr.
Slapnut.
They call me Mr. Slapnuts.
Mr. Tibbs.
And that's how Beetlejuice died.
I bet you he's still alive.
No, he died. He hella died.
I'm sure he did, but like when?
I'm going to say September 25th, 2000. He was taken to the hospital and pronounced DOA.
It says entertainer.
American actor.
He's still alive.
Then who's dead?
No,
Joe C?
he's dead.
Maybe
Yeah,
I was thinking.
he's 50, man.
Maybe I was thinking of him.
He's outliving every one of us.
Did the other one? Did Hank the Angry Drunken Dwarf die? I feel like there's a dead midget associated with Howard Stern.
He's dead.
Okay.
He died like a year later.
Oh wow.
Like less than a year later. Ooh, Scott.
We lost him.
Ooh, that's not cool, man. All right,
Okay.
R.I.P.
Well, I'm glad. I'm glad someone's dead.
R.I.P.
Maybe I was thinking of Gary. Is Gary Coleman?
Gary Coleman's dead.
Yeah, I was thinking of him. Did Gary Coleman play Beetlejuice?
No, but he was on an episode, wasn't he? He got out of the bus with Mike Awesome.
Yes, he did.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
Man, a lot of dead midgets on on Nitro.
A lot of dead midgets on this show.
Oh, I've never seen so many dead midgets in my life. God knows I have.
What's in the trunk of these cars? It's nothing but dead midgets.
That's the Saigon midget that bit my nose off. Time to pay the piper, midget.
It doesn't quite work as well as the original.
We have fun. Drew's lost it. Drew's having a full giggle. Hey, we're gonna show you. Oh god, we lost Drew. We fully lost him.
My face hurts so much.
That's like me when I found out the full details of 9/11 LARP.
That's a thing?
Oh, that's
Oh,
the thing
me and Darren P.
that him and Darren P did.
Oh, yeah!
But I didn't know like the details they went
Yeah,
to.
I
didn't know they were businessmen in the towers on the phones with their wives.
Well, what's going on in Tower 2?
Or with each other? Yeah.
Oh, the bus is really
Oh my
busted.
God.
Did you get that Xerox order you ordered
I
yesterday?
did not know the details.
Yeah.
I just knew like I thought that like one was the plane and one was the towers, but they went deep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're,
How you
you're
doing?
sick, Drew.
Drew's crying.
You and Darren P are sick people.
Just the vision of Chris Farley yelling at a midget who bits his nose off. Oh, that movie doesn't hold up that well, but it's still pretty good.
No, I think it does. It's good. It's good. Dirty Work's still good. The best, the best like underrated thing in Dirty Work
Is Don Rickles.
Don Rickles is great.
Yeah.
Um,
Adam Sandler's cameo.
We
eat a pig and then we die. That's good. That would be.
Or Evander Holyfield knocking out Gary Coleman.
Man, there's a lot of good things in this movie. No, my favorite like little thing is when Norm is leaving federal pound you're in the ass prison where he definitely got raped.
Yeah,
He
yeah.
like looks back at the door like cross at them and goes ridiculous. He's disappointed in them that they brutally raped him
Yeah.
and like knocked his teeth out for blowjobs.
I seem to recall us being here one day, and I was
I wasn't paying attention. I was looking at my phone, and you said that's Kelly's department. I'm like, what? Oh yeah, that's my department. I instantly knew what it was.
Punch you in the stomach.
So
Can we-
general erection Jeff Jarrett was terrible.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, the big erection. Man, how did we get from A to B on that? That was,
yeah, we were talking about
we
that.
took a journey.
It was Beetlejuice.
We took a goddamn
Beetlejuice.
journey on that.
It was Beetlejuice, it was dead midgets, and then it was turning the word whore into midget.
No, but how did we get even to that from big erection?
Because I was talking about, you did the joke about,
And then we said that erection was against Jarrett, and earlier Jarrett had blasted Beetlejuice.
Okay, yeah, we're back.
So
We did it.
Team Canada did a bunch of run-ins and cost Rection his whatever, his boner, and then they start to beat him up. And then out comes MIA. Team Canada starts beating up MIA. Then out of nowhere, Sting comes down because I guess Sting and Jarrett are feuding. Who knows?
One's a face and one's a heel. I'll take it.
Yeah. Then they Storm and them leave. Storm challenges Sting to a match. Then when we get back from commercial break, that match is going to start. Get back from commercial break, the match already happened.
Matches-
It was already midway through.
Well in progress.
Yeah.
We're thinking, oh, that might be pretty good. Sting versus Lance Storm.
Yeah.
And then, like,
It was good.
it was
pretty
good,
good.
but
It was
like,
short.
It was short, yeah.
Yeah. Well, maybe there was a bunch more during the commercial break.
Yeah, there might have
we
been
didn't see.
8 minutes during the commercial
Yeah.
we didn't see.
There's a sweet finish.
Good finish.
Yeah, well, there was also the good, counter from the
Scorpion
Scorpion
countered
to-
into Maple
Yeah,
Leaf.
that was really
nice.
good. Yeah.
And then, yeah, like Sting did
I don't
like...
know, the fool me definitely thought, oh, Sting will probably tap. Like, nobody's gotten out of the Maple Leaf yet. And I was like, no, it's
No,
Sting and
Sting's
Lance
not-
Storm.
no.
They're not, no.
Sting is above Storm.
Yeah.
And yeah, Sting did like a really good British fall, like body slam scoop into the death drop for the win. It was good. A rare thumbs up.
A rare thumbs up.
Lance Storm may be the only good wrestler on Nitro currently.
Yeah. Then from there, we get the god-awful main event that we fast-forwarded through almost all of it except for the end because we had to see a man's brains get completely destroyed.
Yeah.
That is the...
So yeah, Booker and Russo fuck around for a while.
No, it's not even fucking around. It's just Russo comes in with the bat.
Yeah.
And when Booker's not looking, he clobbers him before the match starts.
Yeah.
Just beats on him with a bat for a while. Then
Yeah.
all the faces come down.
There's
and
a terrible body slam
and
in there.
stop the door from being open
Yeah.
so Russo can't get out.
Also, just mentioned Russo's wearing a football helmet. Which
Yes.
is
Yes.
important to remember.
He's wearing a New York Giants gear, like a New York Giants jersey
Yeah.
and a helmet.
Number one.
Number one because he's a punter,
Punter.
or a kicker.
Yeah, but
Could
he
be either.
has special teams.
He's special teams because he's
Yeah.
special. Also, it's really funny that they would do this in New York, where Vince Russo, in theory,
Like, are they trying to-
would be the face?
Are they trying to get a legitimate face pop for Russo?
I don't know.
What's the plan?
I don't know.
It's Russo.
What's the
Or
Drew,
I mean,
Drew, what's the play here?
I don't. Do you think they knew what the play was?
What's the play?
They don't know the play.
Buy or sell.
Hey,
The play.
I will never be on TV.
The play is that it just happened to be in New York the next week. So Russo went, "Oh fuck, I'm gonna main event in my hometown," and that's exactly what happened.
Win the title, beat this beep, and everyone's gonna cheer.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah.
So then Booker goes
Beat
on
this fucking eggplant and call it a day.
eggplant. So when he can't get out of the gate, he gets the ladder. He tries to come out the roof. Then the faces all climb on the roof to try and stop him. Mike Awesome eats shit going up.
Oh, yeah.
You betcha.
When he gets on top, he trips and falls.
Yeah.
Sting comes down.
Not
from
even the best fall in the match, though.
No, Sting comes down from the roof and lands on top, and then kicks like Russo back in the hole.
Yeah.
So Russo's like hanging from the hole into the cage.
I got a hole you can hang from.
Gross. Booker walks over and grabs his legs and catches him into the slam.
Yeah.
Like pulls him down and catches and then slams him.
Yeah.
Which I guess was pretty cool, especially
Yeah.
considering it's Vince Russo.
Sure. Probably gave him another concussion.
It's not the first one he'll get in this match.
I think every move he takes just gives him another, like, Bret Hart level concussion.
Yep, probably shouldn't be wrestling.
No.
Will never be on TV, right, Kelly?
He's got
He
pudding
will
head.
never be on TV.
No, that's what he said.
I'm Vince Russo. My head's made of pudding.
Is that your Long Island accent?
That's by George Harrison, because he was the original pudding head.
I feel like Ringo was the pudding head, wasn't he?
Well, George had brain cancer, so...
Also, the Beatles suck. Hot take.
Beetlejuice is better than the Beatles.
Beetlejuice is way better than the Beatles.
And sold more albums.
I don't know if
And
that's
say
true.
his name 3 times, he'll actually.
Yes.
Or the Candyman. Candyman.
Drew.
Candyman.
Ah!
Candyman, it's 5 times.
He's 5, yeah. Candyman's 5, Beetlejuice 3.
Yeah, but there's no mirror in here, so we're fine. Although,
Yeah.
unless, does the TV reflection count? Because then we might be fucked.
TV,
Double.
Drew, you might refer to the TV screen as a black mirror. Ooh.
I haven't watched it, so I don't get your reference.
Oh yeah.
This match was garbage. Anyways,
Heels
heels...
a match.
I know, it wasn't.
Yeah,
Heels,
was this technically a match?
heels
I don't know.
come down and start brawling with the faces.
Yeah, there's 1,000 people out there.
There's 1,000 people.
There's people I did not expect. Like, Queewee is out there.
Queewee's out there, yeah. And so is, what's her face? Paisley.
Yeah.
All hail King Booker.
Oh, I feel like, because I remember the Natural Born Thrillers came out at that to brawl with
Yeah.
the faces.
Yeah.
Wasn't there a promo with Nash and them where Nash did something really Nashy again?
Oh, it was when all of Stern's
Oh yeah.
cavalcade of comedic retards was in the back talking.
The original CCR.
Yeah, talking with Pamela Poundtown.
Creedence Clearwater, get out of here. It's the cavalcade of comedic retards.
And then he just talks about how, like, they're the genetic future, whatever. And then he reaches down to Beetlejuice and says, like, hey, Elix, nice to meet you, man. Kevin Nash.
Yeah.
Like, whatever. Real funny. Like, making a heel comment about one of the other heel wrestlers on the show. Like,
Got him.
Oh, yeah, fucking Nash is so cool. He's so hip. But yeah, so everybody's brawling outside. And then Booker goes to leave.
Booker's going out the
Booker
door.
hits the axe kick.
Steiner stops him.
Steiner stops
at
him.
the door. Booker
Kicks the door
super
into
kicks the
Steiner's
door into
face.
Steiner. Could just walk out.
Goldberg's
but-
music hits.
Goldberg's music hits.
Goldberg comes down.
Yeah.
Booker
we missed the other good fall. The other best fall.
Oh, that was
yeah.
before.
There's a scuffle with security
Yeah, that's
inside
right.
the
Yeah.
cage for some reason.
Because
I don't even remember how that
Hits
happened.
the ref, and then he.
Yeah, because Steiner slides the bat through the cage. Russo starts beating.
Despite there already being a bat. in
already
the
a bat
cage.
in the cage. Starts beating up Booker. So then referees and security come in to, like, stop it. He starts clobbering the referees with bats.
Yeah.
Then an EMT tries to get over the pile to shove Russo, but number one, the crowd can see who it is and has begun wooing.
He's not concealed.
He then trips over the pile,
Falls flat on his
while
face.
trying to get Russo.
Yeah.
Then gets up, punches him a bunch.
Yeah. Did we say it's Ric Flair?
It's Ric Flair.
Yeah. But yeah, right before he punches Russo, falls flat on his face.
Flair
gets up, punches Russo.
Flair throws him back in the ring.
Yeah.
Then grabs a leg. Kind of looks at the crowd. Looks at the crowd. Woo! Grabs a leg, spins it around, goes to lock in the figure 4, and Russo, like, rolls over. So Flair can't do anything, so he just, like, lets go.
Let's go, gets up,
Gets
high
up,
fives
high-fives
Booker,
and leaves. And just walks up the
Yeah.
ramp. And by that point, all of the faces and heels have all brawled away, so
Yeah.
there's no one there.
So then, yeah, Booker and Steiner
Then
at the door.
Booker hits the axe kick, goes to leave.
Yeah.
Steiner closes the door. Booker boots the door into Steiner's face, and then could just walk out and win.
But he was lazy.
But he's, well, you know why. Goldberg's music hits. So Booker just stands there.
Like a
Goldberg
goon.
comes all the way down. Or Goldberg comes all the way down the cage.
Yeah.
They look at each other through the door, and then Booker just sort of, like, moves out of the way so
Yeah.
Goldberg can get in.
All yours.
Then Booker just kind of stands in the doorway.
Watches.
When Goldberg gets in, though, he turns to the camera that is on him
Yeah.
and says to the cameraman, "Get out of the way!"
Yeah. I'm going to spear someone here.
Yeah.
Please don't be standing here.
So he gets in the ring and, he goes to the far end, like he's going to walk around the ring to get Russo. Russo runs the opposite way around back to where Booker is. And then, they time it, so, like, Russo is running at Booker. Goldberg runs and spears Russo through the cage as Booker is, like, stepping through the door.
Yeah.
So, in theory, Russo wins.
Got out first.
But Russo suffers a grade 3 concussion because the spear.
As they go through, and also Goldberg was later quoted as saying it because he's in the back watching and, like, waiting for his cue to come out.
Yeah.
And because in mid-match, Russo's helmet came off.
Booker took it off.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And Goldberg was backstage saying, "I am not going out there until he gets that fucking helmet back on because I'm not getting sued when I kill him."
Yeah. Which, by the way, you still killed him.
The sweet irony of that. So yeah.
Not necessarily your fault.
No.
But you did still kill him.
Yeah. So spears him through a panel of the cage. The some in the process, like the helmet, like sort of half flies off. The back of Russo's head nails the corner of the guardrail,
like the leg, where like the leg of support for the guardrail.
It's full $1 Million Baby.
Yeah. And then Booker and Goldberg just sort of like look at each other and they're like, yeah, fuck them, and then they high five and leave.
They don't kiss because Booker didn't play football.
That is true. Well, high school maybe.
They got pro.
So
only pros kiss.
As that happens, the announcer's like, "Well, wait a minute, who won the title?" And then as
end of show.
Yeah, you see the trademark thing in the corner. Like, so you don't even tell.
They don't even announce it.
Who won?
So guys, I guess we got to do Thunder next.
Sure, because they'll probably announce whoever's the champion on Thunder.
Yeah.
They might actually. They're that fucking dumb.
I'm sure they. I think they do. I don't think they wait a week to. I think they have to say something about it on Thunder.
Or they could just ignore it and not talk about it until the third hour.
The third hour of Thunder.
Yeah.
Ugh. But yeah, so we got our wishes. We got a dead Shaggy Tudo. Also a bonus dead Hank the Angry Drunken Dwarf 1 year later.
R.I.P.
R.I.P.
R.I.P. Bro.
R.I.P. in a tiny casket.
A shoebox.
A little shoebox for a mouse.
For a little
sardine can.
Sardine can.
And they put him in and they just roll it back up. While Amazing Grace is playing. While Will and Grace is playing.
Hey, guess what?
We're done September.
Oh yeah, thank God we're done in September. It is in fact mentioned on Thunder, but he doesn't vacate it until Nitro.
Well, to vacate, he has to be acknowledged as the champion.
So they acknowledge him on Thunder, I guess.
Yeah.
And then, the thing that happens where Billy Silverman is the WCW champion.
Dave Penzer.
Oh, Dave Penzer, sorry. Yeah, Dave Penzer.
That's right, yeah. So next week is San Francisco 49ers match?
San Francisco 49ers match.
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
All right.
In Daly City, California.
So our next countdown is to October 1st, 2000.
Yeah.
Nice.
Excellent.
October 2nd.
Touché.
It was a Tuesday Nitro.
Oh, yeah.
No, I just forgot how many days were in September.
You retard.
Yeah, it's a Monday.
40.
I thought there were 40, and I also took Smarch into account, which was a classic blunder on my part. Drew, you have a look of confusion on your face.
Scott Steiner wins the title in November in a straight jacket steel cage match.
That sounds cool.
Sure.
Pay-per-view or Nitro?
Mayhem.
Ooh, pay-per-view. Big one.
Mayhem 2000 from Milwaukee, Wisconsin.
Milwaukee, Minnesota.
Oh boy, there's some interesting matches on this fucking thing.
I'm sure you could say that about most WCW 2000 pay-per-views.
Ugh. Ugh. Ooh, that one's interesting, but it's still probably gonna suck. Boy, do you want me to read you the card for Mayhem real quick? Maybe when we're off air?
Do it here, and then we'll go off air.
Mike Saunders defeats Kiwi in the for the Cruiserweight Championship.
It's probably okay.
3 count against... Oh, sorry. Shane Helms and Shannon Moore against Evan Courageous and Jamie Noble versus Kaz and Yang. Triple threat.
Did you say Kaz?
Kaz Hayashi. Mancow.
I'm getting really into cosplay.
Mancow defeats Jimmy Hart.
Oh, that one.
In a minute and a half.
Oh, that one. I knew that happened somewhere.
With Al Roker Jr., Freak, Jimmy Jesus, Turd, the bartender. Crowbar against Vito and Reno for the hardcore title.
WCW loved, morning radio.
Oh, yeah, loved it. Well, Mancow was butt buddies with... Someone.
Yeah.
And that was how he got on there.
Some Chicago person.
I don't think that Stern was actually friends with anybody. They just were like, oh,
Stern was just really popular.
They're popular, so let's get, the B level, because we can't get Stern. Filthy Animals of Kidman and Ray.
So Kidman's back.
Face
in November.
Chronic and Alex Wright in a handicap match.
Wait.
Yeah. I don't know.
No Disco?
Disco's with them, but not in the match.
Sure.
I don't know.
Strange.
Don't ask me questions.
I won't.
Ernest Miller defeats Shane Douglas. Bam Bam versus The Wall.
Ernest Miller, Shane Douglas, probably not good.
Definitely not good. Also goes 8 minutes.
That might be too long.
Bam Bam and The Wall, which might be fun.
Bam Bam's still around in November.
I think he comes back in November because we haven't seen him.
We haven't seen him in months.
been a while.
We haven't seen him since he fell down the stairs.
Yeah.
This is the greatest ever. This is my favorite thing ever.
Whoa!
What are you doing? You can't be doing that to the town. I didn't teach you that.
Whoa!
General Rection and Lance Storm.
Really want to find
That was when Rection wins the U.S. title back.
Yeah. So Storm had a decent run with the U.S. title.
Jarrett Buff Bagwell.
That's a strange match.
Why? The Insiders, because get it, the Inside, defeat the Perfect Event for the tag team titles.
That's probably not good.
You know what might be better than that? And by better, I mean...
How about those Kevin Nash, Sean Stasiak interactions?
Worse match than that?
Hit me.
Goldberg Lex Luger.
Ooh.
And then the main event is Steiner beating Booker by submission
In the straight
jacket steel cage match.
Well, something to look forward to in November. Exciting. And
Yeah, this is...
we still got Halloween Havoc before that. Got
probably got some
three
bad
more
stuff.
pay-per-views. And then we can finally get to that double murder suicide we've been dreaming about.
Oh, I would love to, Scott.
The
Do not tempt me.
sweet release.
Please do not tempt me.
I'm going to tempt you. I'm gonna show you really artful shots of double murder suicides.
Is it of you and me? Are they future shots? Is this some kind of camera? Is this some kind of camera where you take pictures and it shows you the future?
Yeah, it's like that show. It's like an early edition show. Remember that?
Yes.
The guy got the newspaper
I
early.
do remember that.
And then he was a superhero, or acted like one.
No, he wasn't a superhero. He just tried to save people's lives.
No,
and
he
shit.
was early man, and he went around the town
You're making
stopping
that up.
headlines
You
from
are
happening.
making that up.
I'm pretty sure.
He was not early man. He was just a guy.
I think he might have been early man. Yeah, and he dressed.
I think you're retarded.
He dressed like a caveman. He was called early man.
Sure. I don't think that's true, but... I guess Bam Bam...
How about girly edition? And it's just for the ladies.
No thanks. The last time we saw Bam Bam was June.
Okay.
It was Buff and Chronic against Bam Bam, Candido, and Douglas.
Oh yeah, triple threat, baby.
Then
I forgot they did like a one-time triple threat reunion in WCW.
He doesn't come back until the end of October on Thunder.
So a solid 4 or 5 months
So we
off.
see him on 2 Nitros. 2 Nitros, then Mayhem. Then one more Nitro, then Starcade. Then one more Nitro, then Greed. Then Nitro, and that's it. So we will get to see him a decent amount.
Mm-hmm.
His last match before he got burned alive was for ACW in Florida.
It was for ACDC.
But he did some work for USA Pro, and the last thing he did that was of any relevance was 3PW, where he lost to him in a triple threat match. He lost to Kevin Sullivan, and the other guy in the match was Dusty Rhodes in 2002.
Interesting.
And now he's fucking dead. Kevin Sullivan killed 2 people.
Wow.
Chris Benoit and Bam Bam Bigelow.
What a murder, man.
Granted, Bigelow died like 8 years later, but whatever.
Still, I think it counts. I'm sure Kevin Sullivan has a notch on his bedpost somewhere for Bam Bam. On his murder post.
It'd be funny as an old-time wrestler to have a notch on your bedpost for everyone that you've ever wrestled that's dead, and just be like, well, I contributed to their death.
Yeah, I beat them.
Beat them, dead.
Yeah.
Anyways, today we learned a lot about midgets and Saigon midgets and Gary Coleman, and WCW is awful to watch.
Yeah, it's something. We got three more months, but I think December's short.
Yeah, December only has
Two or three.
Two, I
yeah.
think.
So we'll probably finish sometime in like the fall 2020.
Yeah, it is 8/20.
What is that? That's only 10 shows, though.
It's like 10 shows. It's 10 more shows than I would like it to be. But here we are. This is life. And
What, did you poop? No.
I think you might have actually.
Okay, you farted.
I farted.
Okay.
An hour 4, that's not bad.
It's pretty good. Are we done?
Yeah, we're done.
All right.
Say goodbye, Kelly.
Goodbye, Kelly.
Hey, you did it. We practiced and you got it.